Hi, third grade. Welcome. We are getting ready to do our Mother's Day project. It's very simple. You should have a plastic bottle. If you have the thin, crunchy kind, it's a little easier to cut. I kind of cut mine a little shorter, so you may want to make yours a little bit longer than this one. It's a little too short, but it'll still work. And then if you have a tougher bottle with that thicker plastic, you may have to get your mom to help you or get an adult to help you, but don't tell them what it's for. And you may have to kind of squish it down. Alright, whoops. All the way. Alright, and you need to be sure also that you take off the plastic wrap at some of the bottles. You may be stuck with a little residue. Residue is like leftover from the paper before. That's okay, because you know what? When you're hanging it up on the wall, just put this, the residue part up against the wall so we don't see it on the outside. So this will be the back side. All right, and then if you have one of these crunchy bottles, it's a little easier to go ahead and make the hole. You can go ahead and make a little dip, kind of fold it slightly, and then with the scissors, you can cut a little hole there. And you may have to have someone help you do this. And actually, I cut it, I put a little slice in it, and then I put a little slice in this, and I'm going to fold it, and I can cut it here with my scissors. Just a little snip. So I have the holes for this one, and then you're going to take your string, you're going to poke it through the hole, and tie it off. Here's one side. Now your hole you should have made opposite this one. If it's a little bit off, it'll probably still be fine. Okay, I have to find it with my fingernail. Right there. Poke it through. You may have to get an older brother or sister to help you do this. Tie it in. And then Miss McHugh will have to go outside. You have to take your little camera out there and videotape yourself getting some branches. And have your little vase. And then with your push pin, I don't really have oh, you know, let's walk over here, Miss McHugh, and put it on the bulletin board.
Okay.
We can put it here. We can hang it on the wall. How about
Nice.
that? And you can have a hanging vase. So let's go over and show how to do the thicker bottle, which some of you may have.
I just thought of, it's not as pretty, but if you if you have more bottles around your house, you could even use it for storing pencils in.
There you go. How about that? All right, and then it won't take up space on your desk. All right, so this bottle's a little bit trickier. You might be able to cut it with the scissors. I just realized that. If you have a really thick bottle, you may have to take your push pin and poke it through and kind of wiggle it around and then poke it again to just kind of, be careful not to poke yourself.
Yeah, you might need a parent to help you do this.
Yeah, I think so. But you could use your push pin to kind of make your hole a little bit bigger each time. And you just kind of have to twist your pin around. My advice is if you can, try and find one of the easier plastics, or if you can, or thinner plastics rather, the crunchy kind, or probably with this one, I think you could probably cut it.
There you go.
And you can. So only use the pin as what we call the last resort. If you've tried everything else and you just can't make the hole, then you may have to have somebody help you poke it with a pin. All right, I have to make this a little bit bigger. But anyway, so look, you can see that I can put my finger through that, so I can easily squeeze some yarn through, which I didn't bring another one. But it's the same idea. And so Ms. McHugh, I don't know if you want to go out and we can just cut some branches off some. You don't have to get a flower. If you have a flower, that'd be great. If you don't have a flower, then you can just get some greenery from a bush and clip it and put it inside the bottle. Put some water in there and it just adds a little bit of color to your house.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else, Miss McHugh?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so be sure you use the paper to make your mother a Happy Mother's Day card and tell her how wonderful she is and all the things that she does for you. Be sure to thank her.
Yeah.
It's really important.
And if you don't live with your mom, you can always make it for a grandma or an older sister or someone else who's important in your life who does stuff for you.
Right? Someone who takes care of you.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, third grade.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.